Alright, hello everyone, it's me Ethan. In this video today I'm going to tell you how you can transform your Ashtanga Yoga practice right now during the lockdown. So, I am out here in the beautiful little town of Port Alfred, South Africa, staying in my family home, and we have been on lockdown together for a while. I'm now starting to hear stories from my students around the world that some of them are just entering the lockdown or some of them are having the lockdown extended. So it looks like we're going to be in the situation for a little bit longer than expected. I am still feeling very happy and healthy and free out here during the lockdown, but I understand that the situation presents a lot of challenges for yoga teachers and for students around the world. I think it's fundamentally important that during this time we see the yoga practice as the grounding force that holds everything else in life together. There are a lot of things right now that need to be put on hold, and maybe some things need to be picked up again at a later stage and looked at to see if they can be continued. But the Ashtanga Yoga practice is not one of them. Yogis, during this time, you need to take responsibility for your practice. Whether you know it or not, if you've been practicing Ashtanga by the traditional method for any length of time, since the first day you stepped into the Mysore room, you unrolled your mat and stepped up ready to learn Surya Namaskara A, you have been building towards dealing with situations exactly like this. The Ashtanga Yoga practice is a self-sustainable practice, and it is a long-term practice. When we're on the path of Ashtanga Yoga, we certainly try our best to be on the path of a spiritual seeker, and I can't imagine that you would go very far down the road without learning to practice on your own. It is important during this time that you do not see the practice as this harsh daily discipline that you need to put the body through, because when you take on that mentality, you very quickly lose sight of the fact that this practice is a ritual, and it is a ritual that we move through consistently with the specific intention of keeping the body and mind in balance and staying in our ideal level of physical and mental health. Sooner or later on your journey, you will have to learn to practice by yourself without the tremendous energy of the group lifting you and carrying you through difficult practices, and without the commanding presence or the nurturing presence of your teacher watching over you as you practice. If you are at a stage where you feel that you would benefit from taking online classes, fortunately these are now available in glorious abundance. There are some very highly respected teachers offering classes online during this time. But understand this, when you take these classes, the benefit of that is specifically that you remain connected to a community of people who are similar to you, while you might otherwise be feeling a little bit isolated, and you also receive the observation of a teacher who might give you some verbal cues. These classes should not be used to reinforce this dependence on having somebody watch you every time you practice. You need to learn to be the observer of your own practice, to observe your movements and your breaths while you practice, and observe the tendencies that you have during the days and weeks of the lockdown. I'm not saying that you need to constantly be making progress in the physical practice, that you need to be going deeper into the postures, or that you need to be advancing in the sequence at all during this time. The lockdown situation presents a glorious opportunity for you to lean in and integrate your self-practice. And when you do that, you come away from it with this unshakable self-confidence, knowing that you will unwaveringly step up, bravely facing your self-practice on a consistent basis, no matter what the external circumstances are. That is a tremendously empowering way to transform your practice during this time. Okay, yogis, thank you so much for watching the video. Share this video if you want to. If you don't want to, then don't do it. I very much hope to see you all soon. I hope that you'll all stay safe. Thank you.